Peace, 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 soul tribe. Yours truly, IvorysSoulsJourney. Tarot. What's up, soul tribe? Grand rising, great day. I'll see you. Morning. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful night. Rest. Hopefully you received some downloads. Confirmation in your dream space. You're doing good. You're feeling good this morning. You feel energized to do something positive. And that's what we're going to enjoy this morning, right? You feel good. You feel good, 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 good. Give y'all a couple minutes to see who up. See who up. The calm before the storm. We're going to have a little discussion this morning. What's going on, Stacy? You doing all right? What's going on? The calm before the storm. Whatever that means to you. Whatever that means to you. The calm before the storm. All right. Let me get this up. Welcome, everybody. Now, this live stream is definitely for information, clarification, confirmation, mixed with a little entertainment. That's it. So if anybody want to know why he do that video or why he for information, clarification, confirmation, and a little entertainment. Take what resonate, ignore the rest. Always, 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 always follow your divine intuition, especially when you're making life-changing decisions. What's up, y'all? Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button as you enter into the chat. Oh, yeah. As you enter into the live stream, you ain't got to be in the chat, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Here we go. What's up, Kiki? Good morning, Grand Rising. With this North Node in Neptune, some of y'all, if you pay attention, only if you pay, this is some dreamy energy. It's inspirational energy, but it's also, Neptune is like a dreamy energy. The 12th house is deep. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those energies that you do a lot of inner thinking, inner evaluating. The dreams are more vivid. They're more heightened. They just seem so real. And I'm going to tell you something. And some of y'all, if you haven't already, pay attention to your dream. Any dream you see of events or things happening that not only affects you, but everybody. Please pay attention to those dreams. Neptune is a very, 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 very mysterious house, the 12th house, and highly intuitive. That's why I'm saying pay attention to your dream. Because when you up and about working and doing your thing and what have you, you're really not paying attention. You're not as intuitive as you would be when you're in your peaceful state of the dimension we call the dream state. This is the area of our chart that we reflect what we're hiding. Listen, this is good. What we're hiding from the world. It may be on a subconscious level because you're not saying shit. So it can take some patience to work through it, work with it. This is the realm, this is the zone, this is the area that rules over people who cause self-afflicting harm. That could be Eight of Swords. If you look at that Eight of Swords on some tarot cards, you'll see one of those swords inflicting that person. Self-inflicting, meaning that you bring it on yourself. Now, I want you to think on this here on a global level. Don't just look at your personal situation, because when you got the North Node in 12, that's something, folks. So there's this inner calm before the storm, and it's vibrating all over the planet. Okay, down here on Earth, governments, institutions, and shit like that is ruled by the planet Saturn. Some call it lower karma, woo, 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 whatever. But what I want y'all to remember is religions, regardless of what your belief is an institution. Religion is ruled by Saturn. Saturn's name, before the Greeks or the Romans gave it that name, Saturn, it was Asa. In Greek, Osiris. Asa, the judge. All these little terms and things you hear about Judgment Day in print, it was in papyrus, scrolls, and stone long before in print. In print, that's, in stone, when you're talking about granite stone and then you're talking about 2 or 3 inches deep, carved all over the planet. This is not your normal civilization. That's a civilization that's making an everlasting, leaving an everlasting mark. However, a lot of that information has been hidden from us. So why am I talking about the calm before the storm this morning? We're less than a week away from what some would call death, rebirth, transformation, resurrection, renewal. January 20th. Now, I've been given the timeline. You're about to hear about something. Now, I'm jumping all over the place. Y'all about to hear about something somewhere on the planet where something huge, humongous, crushed people. I don't know if it's ice, metal, I don't know. But it could be ice. Crushed people. Now, when you hear about it, you know that it's not spinning in news cycles right now. Large, like, I don't know, glaciers, I don't know, crushed people. Some of y'all gonna find yourself helping people, hospitals, prisons, some of y'all. If you have planets in this region of your chart, this North Node Neptune, you may need to go through a great deal of spiritual development and reflection, a life review, because there's a calm before the storm. The thing about this death card energy, you can't go no further in that dimension. There has to be a physical change, meaning that either we check out of here physically, you die, as they say. There's got to be some kind of ending, transformative change. Period. And with that Pluto, because see, listen, this high priestess energy, this moon energy, all these full moons for the next 18 months is going to be classic. There's going to be shit going on around the world. Soon as Trump, they may try one more attempt. It's sad to pop that man. They want to unalive that man. Even when he becomes president, they still want to unalive this man for whatever their reasons are. I don't give a shit. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Calm before the storm. Everything that I've been sharing with y'all since March 23rd, at least, last year, for those that know me off this here platform, you know, it's been years. Receipts after receipts after receipts after receipt. See, here's the crucial point we are right now. As far as this country, you got a exiting president who is in 5 of sword energy. That's dangerous. You got that much motherfucking power, and you in 5 of sword energy. He would like to do nothing more than sabotage. Now, there's going to be a calm period after January 20th. A lot of people think it's going to be, yeah, you're going to have your assholes riding and your non-Trump, no Trumpers, and you're going to have that. But it's going to be a calm before the storm. And it ain't got nothing to do with Trump. It's spiritual. It's universal. It's destined. We're getting ready to flip. We're getting ready to flip overnight. You could wake up. I'm going to tell you something. Listen to me good, folks. If somebody drops a dirty bomb, y'all know what we call a dirty bomb. Starts with an N. I don't know if it's censored. But if somebody drops a dirty bomb in any major city in America, millions die instantly. You ain't had time to prepare for shit. That's death. Not physical, just only. Transformation from one dimension to the next. If you don't die, you will go through a dark night of the soul, a period in your life that your life is going to be totally transformed. Your mindset. You're not going to think the same no more. And here, the energy above our head, the energy in the spiritual realm, all signs leads to calm before a storm. I don't know, but one thing I do know, if y'all hear about a huge, massive piece of something crushing people, I don't know if it's dealing with ice or shit, a ship, a crane or something, but it's moving. A freight train, I don't know. That's going to be a sign. And then spirit would give me, see, when I was behind the pulpit, I said God all the time. God gonna give me this, God gonna tell me, God, you know how preachers are. God told me this, God told me that. I ain't never ran around, even when I was behind the pulpit, God told me to tell you. No, I don't do that shit now. I ain't do that shit then. But what I am saying, that I've been consistently saying, people are going to start respecting the energy above our head. How in 2006, scientists, man, tells the world, hey, y'all, Pluto no longer exists. Listen to me, folks. Go Google it. Go research it. You ain't got to Google it. I just say Google because that's what most people go to get their little research from. You can't get your damn research from no Google. Anyway, 2006. These fools come tell us Pluto gone. But people still see it. They still feel it. Go on there right now in the astrology channel, and they're going to say, Pluto what? In the what? 11th house. It just left the 10th house. Oh, shit. But they telling the people on the planet, Pluto gone since 2006. Damn. It is so much brewing energetically around this planet that some people are actually nervous. It's going to be a little calm other than the assholes, come January 20th. I have given y'all timeline after timeline. You can call them a timestamp. Timeline after timeline after timeline. Forget about the tarot for a minute. Timeline after timeline after timeline. Forget about Waldo, runners and chasers and lovers, twins and shit. Timeline after timeline. Event after event after event after event after event after event after event. I told y'all one world leader was going to die a tragic death. Before November the 5th. I told y'all. Timeline. I can go back to some other shit from there. But these dots here, these 3 dots is connected to the calm before the storm. Listen. And then if I'm not mistaken, April 21st, last year, Iranian president and their prime minister died. Tragic death. Helicopter. That's one. Let me bring back one more receipt. I told y'all that by November the 5th, a world leader was going to be forced out of office or resign. And back in the summer, Biden puts in his resignation, quitting the job, listen, on Twitter. We talking about this shit before this shit happened. Calm before the storm. Hold on. Can you imagine the leader of the free world, as they say? He quit. He put in his resignation on Twitter. If I can go on Twitter and let my employer know I quit and then don't show up. Anyway, receipt number 2 is connected to the calm before the storm. Receipt number 3. I told y'all that a world leader, there's going to be 3 assassination attempts, but one of them going to get him. And then we're in a global crisis. There could be 2 to 3 more world leaders to die tragically. There could be 2 to 3 more world leaders to resign or be forced out of office. There could be 2 to 3 more world leaders that might experience assassination attempt. But out of the 3, or the 3rd time for one of them, it's over with. That's Pluto energy. That changes everything. That's transformation, folks. Quit worried about runners and chasers and shit, and get this shit from a bigger picture. Because what a runner or chaser only affecting who they running from and who they chasing. That ain't the whole world. We got to get this here from a bigger picture, because so many shocking things, so many hidden fucking things, it's going to come out. And I sit back sometimes and I think, when I'm in my privacy doing my writings and I'm in that mood and woo, and I'm like, damn, I'm just a note. That song that the Williams Brother gospel group had, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who could save everybody. Now, You can use that narrative. But I came on social media not by choice. I can pick up the phone right now and call my uncle. My uncle say, he'll tell you. I've been trying to get this man on social media since the beginning. And if y'all listen to him, but now as soon as I get on social media, first post I do, it goes crazy. And then they block me. First time. Now the shit's getting ready to come out, calm before the storm. When you look up in the sky and you see somebody in an image that looks like somebody they talked about in the book or books, and I ain't just talking about Jesus. You see it. It's projected. It's holographic. Because that image is, that you're going to see in the sky, listen, it'll never touch the ground. It'll never touch the ground. People don't realize in Revelation, all that rapture stuff, I can tell you about all of that, but they gonna block me. I'm supposed to be flipping fucking cards. You ain't heard shocking news until you hear shocking news that affects the planet, not just you. Every religious book on this planet, it's somebody talking about jihad, last days, the end of the world, judgment day, Armageddon. But people living like fucking devils and demons and shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about these damn religions they be talking about. You ain't got to come to my channel. I'm teaching that. It's karma season. I welcome whatever the universe, spirit, source, my guides, higher sources, higher powers say, hey, Ivory, for the time your ass been down here for these damn 60 years, do what you get and do what you owe. I'm cool with that. Can I go? Can I transition? I don't want to be here. Shit. They stopping humans from fuck free speech. How you gonna tell another human what a human can't say? And then say freedom of speech. My pastor colleagues, when I was pastoring and preaching, they thought they was getting over on me just because I had a passion to go and tell my story. Sing, what they call shout, dance, play 2-3 instruments, preach, and then lead. Oh shit. January 20th. Look at my timeline I've been giving y'all now. It ain't nothing changed. This shit's about to get stupid. Y'all gonna hear things like, see, when you got politics, religion, and socialism, these three alone is responsible for killing in some form or manner the last 100 million people to die on this planet. Politics, religion, and socialism. Bloods and Crips, that's socialism. Hollywood elites, that's socialism. Oh, I'm a Baptist, that's religion. I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican. Party snatchers. I don't hang out with these type of people. Politics, religion, socialism. Now check this here out. The 11th house. So we got the 12th house. We working with 11 and 12, folks. The 11th house, where Pluto exists. Thank you, Spirit. Moon energy, just hold on. The 11th house, where Pluto exists. I just thought I'd throw these so that y'all see where I'm at. Just hold on for a second. Let me put them out here for you. We got Leo. We got the 11th house moon with Leo in order. We got Libra. We got Capricorn. We got Pisces, Neptune, North Node. South Node left from the 7th house on January 11th. Pluto left out of Capricorn about a month or so ago. November 19th. This is your sun. This is your moon. This is the 11th house. So what I've been telling y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all again. Now y'all know on January 11th, the nodes change. If you start paying attention to little small things, just if you don't have the knowledge for something, pay attention to numbers, dates, addresses, any number. The universe will never speak to you. Listen, in English, Spanish, Latin, French, African dialects, like the universe is going to speak to you through numbers. Numbers. So I can go by numbers, 11, and that's going to say to me, not everybody. Oh. So we got some 11th house energy. So if I'm energetically connected, meaning that if I'm talking to God, you know how folks say, God told me to tell. Okay, so if the universe, if God, your God exists and all of this here kind of stuff, right? You're looking up in the sky because you want to go where? Up in the sky, heaven up in the sky, paradise up in the sky, everything good up in the sky. But why they change that shit when you get down here? Eleventh house, Pluto. Ain't nothing finna be hidden, folks, no more. Because Pluto brings things to the surface. Pluto, that 8th house, listen. For 20 years, Pluto gonna sit right here. That's why I've been telling y'all about 2043, 2044, America will not be the same. Hell, they trying to buy Greenland and shit like that now. If they fuck with Greenland, I'm telling you, they up there, all of them, the Chinese, the Americans, the French, the Germans, the Canadians and shit. Now that damn, whoa. So I've been hearing that there is, what I was telling y'all about the ice, that was from a dream. People getting crushed. But anyway, everybody's wanting Greenland now. During the Ice Age, that passage coming from Siberia or coming from the Russian side over to the Canadian side or the North Pole or wherever y'all, they got their maps. They got the maps all fucked up. These ain't real maps. But anyway, we'll go with what they got. So it's like now that passageway from, say, Russia over here, Canada, way up there, North Pole, way up there. That passageway for years, thousands of years, since the Ice Age, you couldn't go from here to there. There's a breakage now. They call it global warming. It's not global. Anytime you hear global warming, I want you to plug in this word: planetary shift, pole shift. See, if they tell y'all the planet is shifting, the pole, the axis, the two, it's shifting, it's moving. Everybody on the planet freak the fuck out. But if we say global warming, we get some money out of y'all. Y'all be all right with that because we used to getting their ass. Anyway, so this here passageway is melting. You got chunks of ice the size of the state of Texas moving. You know how much energy that is? I said there's ice about the size of the state of Texas. It broke off from this passage and it's moving. Now these fools, these explorers and these scientists and these military and these assholes, is so much natural resource there untapped. Because for what? Thousands of years, it ain't been nothing moving up there. It's going to be calm. January 20th. Other than a few assholes, it's going to be calm. Hit that like button, y'all. They've been blocking this channel for 2.5 years. Censoring. Closed algorithm. It's going to be calm. Follow your node. Follow Pluto in the 11th. And your moon, like I was telling y'all, all the full moons before I threw these dice out, all the full moons, doing this transit with Pluto in the 11th, it's going to be transformative. Uranus energy is good energy because it has that star attachment. But it has a lot also to do with friendships, groups, dynamics, that shit, community bonds, and just groups. And with that star, say your soul tribe, family, whatever, church, whatever, institution, your political party, your social, whatever, group. If that star is upside down, like it is in America right now, so instead of hopes and wishes and dreams come true, there's no hope, folks. Because you got Pluto saying, look, you don't have a choice no fucking more. With Pluto and listen, you either gonna change and heal and change your ways, planet, or Pluto gonna force your ass to. That's death. You want a humanitarian crisis? Yeah. A lot of folks don't see it coming. It's coming. A lot of people don't see that a lot of shit that Pluto, death, bring to the surface, the hidden, the underworld, the dark side. That moon is in reverse doing a lot of these moon cycles for the next 20 years. Exposure with the sun. So that when you think about justice, don't just think about, this, yeah. No. That's Venus. That's an air element with water qualities. That's an air element, Libra, Venus, with water qualities. So when you get that mixture, that's like a combustion, combustible. Some gotta give. Something's gotta give. Everybody screaming they gods, they religion. Everybody talk about world come to end, woo. But they living like devils and demons. Ain't nobody thinking about nobody coming back in no sky. They at the club. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the club. I used to go to the club. I what? Death, transform. I don't do that no more. But I don't knock it. Everybody on a different timeline, different path, same journey. We see and experience the same shit. We just deal with it different. I wouldn't be surprised when Mars show up over the next 20 years in the 11th house with Pluto. So that means that the North Node, that means that the North Node will be in the 8th house. Pluto. Damn. So the timeline that I'm on is right on point. About the next 20 years from now, hey, everything transforms, everything changes, folks. This is 11 and 12. You got to start all over. One. And what I really mean by the calm before the storm, things are going to be seemingly okay. Not just in your life, my life, your city, your state, my state, this country, other. No, things are going to seemingly be kind of calm. And then all hell breaks out. With one action. Or you look up in the sky and you start, these drones ain't shit. These alien crafts, that ain't shit. Because if they really want to just fuck with us humans, as they say, they could have been did this shit. No. There's a reason. Some of y'all are connected to these celestial beings. So they got the technology and the ability, and they can see your soul. They can see whatever you thinking or feel. Why? I can't explain it like I want to explain it. They can feel that you belong to them. They can feel that you have celestial connection to them. And they ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't never heard, unless they got it hidden, I've never heard an alien come to America. They talk about them all the time and just came down here and just started terrorizing fucking humans and shit. You ain't never heard that shit. I ain't never heard an alien just shot down an aircraft, a passenger plane, blowed up a damn building or And they see these damn motherships. But they ain't fucking with us. But there's a group that warned all world leaders back in the 40s, including Eisenhower. After they dropped that bomb on Hiroshima, say if you do it again, we blowing up the whole fucking planet. Do it again. I don't worry about nuclear bomb because there's a higher power in control. They may be down here fucking us over, hiding shit from us, hiding our history, hiding our intellects, and so on and so forth. Paying taxes, paying for shit that we pay for natural shit. How the fuck is they charging you for water? People were drinking water and wine before there was pumps. Living 800, 900 years without man-made medicine. What the fuck going on? Get thirsty and you don't want to die. I bet you find some water and you ain't got to kill for it. Yeah. The calm before the storm. January 20th to September the 11th is crucial. Y'all got me? From January the 20th to September the 11th is crucial. If the planet ain't in, yeah, I know they fighting and they doing all kind of shit. I told everybody, all that. I don't believe Israel, God's chosen people. I don't believe nobody know God's chosen people. You ain't chosen because of what? Your institution. Also, your institution is better than my institution. My institution is better than your institution. My God bigger than your God. My God did this here. My God made the moon. No, your God didn't. Your God made one planet. Your God created earth, heaven and earth. That's it. Your God didn't create the sun. Your God didn't create Venus. Your God didn't create Saturn. Your God didn't create Neptune. Your God only created the earth. Really? Yeah. Then you show it to him. Oh. Those three things: religion, politics, socialism is responsible for killing 100 million people just by itself or more within the last century. I'm sorry. 100 million. Bloods, Crips, that's social. Them group dynamics. That's Pluto in the 11th right now. That's the 11th house. That's socialism. Socialism don't just have to be political related. It's politically related when you're talking about Democrats, Republicans, Tea Party, Day Party, independents. That's socialism. One group's supposed to be better than the other. One group got all the answers, but the whole fucking country's all fucked up. Period. And it ain't gonna it's gonna be calm for a little while. After January 20th, with the exception of a few assholes. And then all hell gonna break loose. Now, I've been telling y'all about this humanitarian crisis that's coming globally. A lot of people don't see it, moon, but they will, sun. Mother Universe shows up as in Venus energy a lot on Earth. A lot of times the Empress is the universe. The High Priestess is the universe. When you talk about the Emperor in the Hierophant, which is also the High Priest, the High Priest, that's Father Saturn. That can go back and you can see the writing on the wall and on the Bembine tablet. You really only talking about two individuals or two energies outside the set. Then you got Newt. Then you have a Set, and Nephthys. That's your first family. You can start from there and go Anunnaki, whatever you want to go from there. But that's your first four. I don't care if you go to the Sumerian text, any of these here texts. One of the oldest, if not oldest, texts available to human beings right now is the coffin text and the Egyptian text. Before Egypt, it was called Kemet. So all of that's connected to your tablets, especially your emerald tablets, your Rosetta Stone. All of this is connected to this, folks. Listen. So there was an energy or a being, Tehuti, thought. And this is where everybody went to learn because this energy was connected to Anu. That's his dad. So when you hear about Enki and Leo, their dad. And Leo is an evil energy, folks. You might characterize this individual in comparison to Set, Asar's brother, if you will. So they're telling you stories and giving you narratives about something without telling you the whole story and the whole narrative. They had a lot of shit. What has this got to do with calm before the storm? Because more shit about groups, dynamics, institutions, all of this here shit for the next 20 years is being exposed. You will find out, quote unquote, in this country, you're going to find out more about Obama and Biden after Trump gets in the office. You know a lot about Trump. Why? Hell, he been in court shit since 2016. You know all about his side pieces. You know everything about this man. Now it's going to happen with everybody else. Why? They opened up, Pluto opened up that door. It ain't got nothing to do with Trump. He just the corporate, he just the person that's in place right now in this country. You finna find out a lot of shit about Putin, Xi, Jing, and everybody else. You finna find out a whole lot about TD Jakes, Diddy, all that shit's coming to the surface. You finna find out a lot of shit about your family and the ones in your family that was playing around with destiny swapping. You was destined to do this. Somebody had access to whatever, knew it, and they allowed it to be, how can I say it, rerouted. Because what's destined is destined. You'll be surprised at how many religious leaders, pastors, imams, bishops, popes, tell people who they should marry. Church been doing this shit. You're going to find out that sisters and brothers and mothers and aunties and grandmothers and grandfathers, there's two sides. Always. Dark and light. Pluto brings justice. You're going to find people, more and more people will find out, calm before the storm. Because this 11th house can cause drama. That's Uranus. That's shocking news. That's shocking shit. And when you put bars there with that shocking news, this shocking shit about group dynamics and other shit, right? Guess what? It can cause war, fights. So when we find out shit about your political leaders, don't be shocked. Just call it justice. Don't side with nobody. When you find out about religious leaders and religious institutions, the truth behind them, don't be shocked. Call it justice. Don't judge. When you find out groups of people, family, friends, whoever, exes and they folks, whoever the fuck, came up against you, groups, don't be shocked. When their ass is exposed, and they Pluto deal with that ass, don't be shocked. Just call it justice. Don't judge. Some of y'all are dreaming about this now, in this full moon we in. With this high priestess energy, with this Neptune energy, where the North Node is. Some of y'all gonna find out about your future in the dream state. Some of y'all gonna find out events and shit that's going on in your life in the dream state. Some of y'all gonna be more heightened and more intuitive for the next 20 years by way of messages and downloads in the dream state. Now, when Mars shows up and these bombs start falling, follow Mars transit. I gave y'all the 5 planets. Follow those 5 planets for the next 20 years, and you can be prepared psychologically. You can be prepared spiritually, mentally. That ain't shit gonna shock you. So when you look up in the sky and you see a big old huge image and it looks like Jesus coming back to get you, that's gonna be shocking. That's revelations. Things being revealed, things coming to the light. Don't let it shock you. If you ain't going up in the sky when you see that image, you've been bamboozled. If that image don't touch the ground and come get your crazy ass, you've been bamboozled. That's the awakening. That's the forced awakening. That's when people gonna realize, wait a minute, dude up in the sky, why we ain't going up? There he is. Now, listen, I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm a ordained minister, elder, pastor, all of that. Them credentials, that little stuff still stuck. It's still with me. I just don't use it. I use it differently. So I have every right to talk about what I'm talking about. You know, if it offends you, get it. I understand. But if you don't get nothing else, get this: information, confirmation, clarification. Get that. You can bypass the entertainment part. Get that. And just look at it as information, knowledge. Something you know now that you didn't know. Some you heard that you didn't hear before. But don't judge. You ain't got to judge me. Don't judge what I'm saying. Because I'm telling you the truth. When you find out that you see Jesus, the SON, and 6 people on each side of him, That's an astrological setting. That's a cosmic setting. That's the sun, S-U-N, and all the 12 planets, all the 12 houses or the constellations around the sun. That's it. And when that becomes known, that's the calm before the storm. Can you imagine you wake up one day and somebody come and tell you, Ivory, I got to tell you something. What you got to tell me? How long we been married? We've been married 35 years. Well, I wanted you to know that I was married to somebody else when we first got married. Some shit like that. What you gonna do? When somebody come and tell you, Soul Tribe, I know I told you this is your daddy or this is your mama, but here's your real daddy. Here's your real mama. You're gonna be like, what? Don't be shocked. Count it all joy. Something hidden coming to the light. That's justice. It was the universe wanted you to know that. Don't judge. Move on. You ain't got to develop no relationships. You ain't got to do shit. Move on. Don't judge. If that person who is now your real dad, your real mom, y'all choose to have a relationship, it could be very successful. Because they're going to tell you some things that's going to make so much fucking sense that was hidden from you by the people who are just now coming to tell you that's your mama, that's your daddy. They were the ones that was hiding, not the mama and the daddy that's real. They getting ready to tell you justice, what's real, what these folks did, group. I don't need no cards. Something shocking is when it happened. Calm before the storm. That's going to affect everybody on the planet. How about that? And whatever this is. Now, keep your eyes on the sky. Keep your eyes on Asia. What's Asia? All Japan, all that shit. China, all that shit's Asia. Keep your eyes on the sky. Keep your eyes on Asia. And keep your eyes on water, folks. Watch what happens. You should be able to look to your right, look to your left, look to your front, look to your back, some damn way and see water in your house or wherever you live. If you don't, you behind. One day water gonna be gold. And it's gonna be so little of it. Folks ain't used to going to wells and going to rivers and shit and fetching water and shit. Can you imagine 2025, all the way up 2043, something happened globally and shit? And if it's a nuclear bomb, guess what? Water tainted. What you gonna do then? If the world is coming to an end and judgment day, don't you know this shit's getting ready to get fucked up out here? I don't care how people live it. They don't believe that shit. World means system, not planet. This system is about to come to an end. You ain't even be under no constitution 20 years from now. I guarantee you, I promise you that. If I'm around, if you're around 20 years from now, and it don't happen, you come back, Ivory, you didn't get that one right. Good. They get everything's changing. Pluto. I bet people be saying, why the fuck he talk about Pluto so much? You talk about your little gods, you talk about your little stuff. I don't bother nobody what they talk about. You talk about runners and chasers and my baby dad and baby mama did this and here's to me. My family did. I don't talk about that shit. Ain't nobody doing anything anybody doing to me behind the scene. I don't worry about that shit. That shit ain't gonna shock me. I be like, oh, for real? Damn. That just handle it just like that. Oh, you ain't hear about so died. People die every day by the hundreds of thousands globally. If so and so and so wasn't part of my soul journey and I hear about it, you're honest. Oh, for real? Damn. My condolences to the family. What can I do? If you hear about family members, serious folks, we're in this energy, calm before the storm. You hear about family members, friends, lovers, childhood friends, children, anybody dying. Don't let it. When my dad, I'm so glad that I was with him for the past 3.5 years, 3 years, 3.5 years of his life. I've seen firsthand how the body transforms, how the body is preparing itself for a spiritual transformation into the afterlife, how the body deteriorates, how the mind deteriorates. Yeah, we can hear about it and read about it, but when you seeing this shit, and when you have to start taking care of somebody like a child, like the old folks used to say, the older you get, when people get old, they become like a child again. You got to completely take care of them. That's so true. But the wisdom that they can give you, the blessings that they can give you, that they can speak into you, that's going to last for the rest of your life. When you find out for somebody, it's coming back to this here, when you find out when it's exposed to you, who your real mother or father is, and you and that person gets together, y'all gonna change each other's life. Everybody that was part of this group dynamic, family dynamic that hid that shit, they're gonna be so fucking jealous with this here 10th house and this here 12th house energy. Because there's nothing else that they can hide from you. There's nothing else that you'll believe them. Nothing. High priest, you see them for who they are. You ain't saying nothing, you ain't judging, you just don't fuck with them. Because that's huge. That's shocking to find out who your real parents is and the people you thought was your parents been lying to you. That's injustice. That's unjust. That's unfair. Per universe. Bombs are about to fall. They been falling. They gonna fall on this land. Y'all hear me? Get a refill and then I'm gone. Bombs gonna fall on this land. And everybody ain't prepared for it. Because why? You can't fathom that in your mind. bombs will fall, folks, on this land. Ain't shit you can do about it but prepare consciously. Yeah, how you gonna prepare for a nuclear bomb to fall? Be consciously ready. So as soon as you start hearing about bullshit, right? People got to realize I'm telling y'all some shit that I'm not reading about. I'm not hearing about. I ain't getting it from social media. Let me tell you something. Think about this. The Bidens, the Obamas, the Clintons, the Harrises. Calm before the storm. They all knew that Iran had a hit out on Trump. And a few more people in high places. He's there not because he's the shit. Think about this shit. Listen to me good, y'all. Listen to me good. We're on the home front now. For the first time in American history, a convicted felon of 32 counts or whatever is the president. Unanimously voted to be president. A convicted felon. Now, whatever your judgment of that conviction, whether it's warfare, whatever you feel like, whether they did it wrong, whatever, whether he's racist, calling whatever, he's a convicted felon. I didn't say his social whatever, his beliefs or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the office of the president of the United States is occupied, will be occupied next week by a convicted felon that everybody, the majority, if you will, all they little funky swing states and all, the majority of Americans voted to have a convicted felon. Democrats, Republican, Independent, swingers, and Tea Party, everybody vote for it. White, black, blue, yellow, pea green, everybody. So whatever happens after this, the majority of the planet, this country, black folk voted for Trump too. I'm not gonna let you distract me with that, T. I'm not here for the political shit. Everything that I done said up until this, you talk about racism in 45 and Americans vote, white Americans vote. I ain't even on that shit. That shit's surface level shit. I don't give two shits about that shit. And I'm not saying this here as a direct attack on you in response to what you said. I say it, my whole point ain't got nothing to do with racism. It ain't got nothing to do with white America. I said the majority of America voted for a convicted felon to be president. What does that say? We can't call the majority of America stupid. You can if you want to. That's your point. That's your choice. My point being, whatever this man do, don't just blame this man now. He a convicted felon. How you think For those of you who think Trump is a criminal, he a racist, he this, just remember, he gonna be still who he is. Why? Because if you voted for a convicted felon to be in office, a convict gonna act like a convict. So if he's truly a convict gonna act like a convict. He gonna get some revenge. Period. This is the calm before the storm. Trump is not no damn savior. Trump is not going to save America. Trump ain't gonna do no more than what the higher powers allow Trump to do. If you believe in God and so on and so forth, Trump ain't shit compared to your God. If you believe in the universe and higher spiritual power, Trump ain't shit. Now, Iran had a hit on him because he killed one of their leaders. Had one of their leaders killed when he was president the last time. They've been had a hit on him since. Now you got him getting back in the office, and he know who tried to take him out. What you think a convict could do? What do you think a convict could do? One thing I don't even, that's why I don't get involved in all this shit. But listen, what you think a convict gonna do? If he a New Yorker, true New Yorker, and he done dealt with the mob, what you think a convict mobster type energy will do? It's finna be shit stupid in this country. The Democrats know better. All these people, fucking crooks. Remember, religion, politics, socialism. That's what killed Rome. Every dynasty, every empire, from Kemet to the Sumerians, it was always religion, politics, socialism is the reason why they fail. And we are headed down that road. America could be a third world country before long. But these bombs is getting ready to fall, folks, all over the planet, including here. It's going to be that little calm honeymoon period. And then all hell breaks loose by September 11th. According to the Ethiopian calendar, September 11th, that's the new year. I'm giving y'all some timelines now. All this food they've been poisoning us with, and the FDA crooks, all this shit's crook. Pharmaceuticals crooks. Washington crooks. Religions crooks. Social groups, institutions, sex societies crooks. You ain't listen. Like I said yesterday, if you take everybody along that affected area over the past week in California, take everybody all those residents, and you put all of their resources together, and they are mild, some of them, the backyard, the ocean. They could have built their own fucking private community pumping station where everybody can get water pumped up straight from the damn ocean. But they entitled, they privileged. They didn't think that none of this shit was going to happen to them. But I think there's a verse in Revelations, I think the 13th chapter, that free, born, poor, rich, don't matter your status. Everybody gonna feel this shit. By the time it get to us, those people y'all might call in the social classes, low income, poor folk, homeless folk, guess what? They used to that. They used to not having nothing. So there's no shock and awe. The shock and awe for them is to realize that, damn, we got bombs falling. Damn. We got beings in the sky. Damn. We got big ass aircrafts in the sky. Damn. Somebody done found out who their mom or their dad is. Damn. That's the story. When they break out with this new pandemic type shit, damn. That's the story. When there's some form of revolution, political, religious, social in this country, just say, damn. Because it's going to start everything all over. People are not going to want to do with the government. No, they're not going to trust no damn American, Roman Empire, British, Greek type, grand style type government. No more. Fuck the government. That's what a lot of people going to be saying. And you ain't saying nothing bad when you say fuck the government. If the government been fucking you, why you can't say fuck the government? That's not saying nothing out of the order. And that's how a lot of people is going to spark a social revolution, a religious revolution. The religious revolution is going to take place when people see these here images in the sky and they thinking somebody coming to get them. And then they wake up one day and be like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me physically? I said physically. Christ is consciousness. I didn't say Christ. So you mean to tell me Jesus, the man, they lied about him? That's going to spark a religious revolution. Because why? Now people know, wait a minute, so ain't nobody coming back to get me. No. So I'm responsible for my own free will and actions. Yeah. So you telling me that Muhammad, Allah can't do nothing for me? No. Who walking around with a Bible or a Quran or a Torah in their hand, and every damn thing they get ready to do, everything they do, every day, 24/7, 365, they go to that book, say, okay, then, is this a sin? Should I be doing this? Ain't nobody doing no shit like that. People doing what the fuck they want to do. They ain't thinking about their religion. And now people go, listen, that's why I ain't into that racist shit. I'm not a race hustler. Like my daddy said, I don't care if you black, white, or pea green. That's good and bad in everybody. I'm not going to sit here and blame my friends, childhood and even now, that are white. for some shit that they parents did. But when they find out that what they parents did, and they find out the truth, then they gonna see why. Because the tables will be turned. And when they see that it's the system, it's the government, it's the institutions, it's the religions, it's the socialism, that's going to be the reason why this country falls. Just like Rome. The scale's going to be balanced and everything going to be straight. When people find out, when you watch cowboys and Indians, you watching your ancestors battle with colonialism. Let me say that again. When you watch them old Western movies, cowboys and Indians, one day you're going to know that that's your ancestors battling with these colonial invaders, these European invaders. Period. Shit's getting ready to get crazy in this country. And the leader of the free world, I'm going to leave you with the leader of the free world is a convicted convict. That's how far this country has come. That the people would rather have, listen to me, that the people, listen, that the people in this country would rather have a convicted fucking convict versus a politician. They chose a convicted convict. Me personally, I don't see it as a convicted convict. I see it as the universe slapping America, spirit, God, universe, slapping America in the face, said, look, I got this shit. I got this shit. We're gonna show America all this shit, this bullshit y'all been hiding. And we gonna let justice reign in. Trump just so happened to be the person there, but the universe, spirit, God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it, higher power, whatever, say, all right, look, this gonna be a slap in America's face. We gonna let y'all convict this man. We gonna let y'all do all of this shit, and then we gonna let the people choose a convicted felon. Jesus ain't did nothing on this channel. Now there's a whole bunch. We're not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back and forth. If you come to this channel, you ain't got to come now. But if you come to debate with me, I don't debate religion. I taught that. I don't debate Jesus, what I believe, what I know. I don't put it on nobody. Me, dude ain't never physically existed. The worst thing that ever happened to your consciousness was to tell you that some religious characters, not just Jesus, is head over your life. Characters. You can't prove, you can believe, but you can't prove none of this shit. You waiting on somebody to make shit right. Okay. I don't even go to religious channels. And if I did, I ain't finna get ready to go and try to debate with somebody saying I'm a Muslim or I'm Hebrew or I'm this or I'm this. Well, I'm Christian. I'm Jesus only. Go find your Jesus only channel. Then you can say, Amen. That's right. Amen. On this channel, It ain't happening. It's just not happening. Because some people, they wear their religion, their politics, and their socialism on their sleeve. And they think that they're the privileged group. And they not. More hell, more problems, more people are dead because of politics, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, and social cliques than any other war you can even imagine, all put together. I told people by 2043, 2044, churches, mosques, temples, institutions, they're going to be probably either empty, had the majority empty. Empty. You can't keep playing with fire and don't get burnt. And now people, we in this age of Aquarius, this age of awakening, people want, okay, show me some proof. Show me some proof. What are receipts? Then they go take you straight to that book. That book ain't no receipt. That book is a copy, a version of something else. Show me this something else. That's ink. That's man typing. That's man writing. Well, see, God, you can't prove God told nobody to write shit. You can believe it. Christ consciousness. You, higher self. That's Christ. You, higher self. You. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The God in you. You are the God on this planet. And you can't prove nobody else out here creating no babies other than a man and a woman. Now, you can believe somebody did. God gave me a new child. Now, you laid down with Millie. You laid down with Billy and that child came here. Some of y'all didn't want no child with Millie or Billy, but you got it. They know God do that. You did something. Get back into reality and get out of that mystical fairy tale. I'm out of here. The calm before the storm. The bombs will fall. There's going to be crisis after crisis after crisis after crisis. It's going to be good for a little while, y'all. But then eventually shit's going to turn south. For the most critical years on the planet, not just in America, on the planet, it's coming up. The next 20 years, 19 3/4 years is crucial on this planet. The planet completely transformed. The consciousness of mankind completely transformed. Governments, institutions, religions, social groups completely transformed. No longer exist. And then they'll tell you that somebody's coming back to set up his own government headquarters in Jerusalem. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Everybody that they tell you is going to be there for you, and them the same people that you got problems with. There is no God telling Israel to go and slaughter people. The God of the Bible killed shit. Don't y'all give me the teaching now. The God of the Bible is responsible for the death of damn near everybody in that book, because the devil only got permission from God to kill, if you will, a few folks from one family, Job's family. Other than that, the devil ain't killed nobody. So anything you hear about dead and death, so some God up in the sky, some God on an Ark of a Covenant, on something carried around or what have you, its energy is walking around telling a group of people, hey, go over here and take their shit. And tell them I said you're supposed to take it. Hey, go over here and rape these damn women and marry them and treat them like shit. And tell them I said, hey, go over here and do this here to this group and take their shit and tell them I told you. I don't want to fuck with that God. And that same God rejected these same people in that book because they killed his son. Just figure this shit out. But we want to say that that's God's chosen people. So their own God done rejected them for killing his son. But we say that's the apple of God's eye, Israel, that God chose you people. Fuck that. Stay there if you want to. You're going to be forever bamboozled in an illusion, living a lie. Calm before the storm. Shit's finna go down.